Welcome to Vivid English Podcast.
Hello, everyone.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm James.
So good to be back here with you. How are you doing?
I am doing great. I've been really looking forward to this one. We're tackling something that it affects pretty much everyone who travels.
Oh, for sure. And it's something they just don't teach you in a textbook. Today, we are focusing on that thing that gives travelers total freedom, but it usually starts with a whole lot of anxiety. We're talking about public transport, subways, buses, trains, you name it.
It really is the first big test when you travel, isn't it? You land, you're tired, your bags feel like they weigh a ton. And suddenly you're just staring at this map that looks like, I don't know, a bowl of colorful spaghetti.
Yes, and everyone else is rushing past you like they know exactly what they're doing.
Right, and trying to figure that out in English
Right.
when it's not your first language, that can definitely get your heart rate up.
So what's our mission for today? What are we hoping to do?
I think our goal today is to go beyond just survival English. We want to help you travel like a local.
I love that.
We're going to break down the exact phrases you need from just, buying a ticket all the way to the little social rules of a crowded bus.
So you can navigate with confidence, not just getting by.
Exactly. Confidence, not just confidence. That's the key.
And just a quick note for everyone listening, we're going to go nice and slow today. We want you to catch every single word. So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we have to start at the very beginning, the station. You've just arrived, and you need that golden ticket to get through the gates.
Right.
Now it's 2026. Do we even really need to talk about tickets anymore? I mean, isn't everyone just tapping their phone or their watch?
You would think so.
Yeah.
But, technology is famous for one thing.
What's that?
Failing right when you need it most.
Oh, that is so true.
Your battery dies, an app crashes. Or maybe you're just in a city that hasn't quite upgraded its whole system yet.
Yeah.
So knowing how to use a machine or talk to a person is it's like a safety net. It's vital. So let's paint that scene. You're standing in front of the kiosk, that big sort of intimidating ticket machine.
And there's a line forming behind you.
Always a line. The pressure is on. And the first little panic isn't about where to go. It's how to pay.
Right. You're holding your credit card from home, and you have no idea if this machine will even take it.
So you need to ask someone, maybe a staff member or even just a local standing nearby.
It's the best way to ask that.
You want to be direct, but, polite. The key phrase is, does this machine take credit cards?
Does this machine take credit cards? Simple.
Yeah. We usually use the verb take. We don't really say accept in a casual chat, even though it's correct.
Okay.
Does it take credit cards?
Yeah.
She sounds more natural.
And of course, since it's 2026, you might just be holding your phone.
Exactly. So in that case, you'd ask, does this machine take Apple Pay?
Does this machine take Apple Pay?
Yep. Simple question, but it saves you from tapping your phone over and over on a screen that does nothing.
Okay, so we figured out how to pay. Now, what to buy? I feel like this is where a lot of learners can get a little stuck.
For sure.
If I'm somewhere for a week, buying one ticket at a time seems wrong.
It is. It's inefficient, and it's usually way more expensive. This is where we need to talk about the pass.
Ah, the pass. A very important word.
It is. A ticket usually means one single trip, one way. But a pass is for a period of time. It gives you unlimited travel.
So if you go up to the ticket window, the little booth with a person inside.
Right. You want to sound like you have a plan. You'd say, I'd like a day pass, please.
And what if you're on a longer trip?
Then you just change the number. I'd like a 7-day pass, please.
I'd like a 7-day pass, please. I like that. It immediately tells the staff that you're a smart traveler.
Exactly. But let's say you just need that one trip, from the airport to your hotel, and that's it.
In that case, we need to know the cost. But we don't usually ask what is the price for transport, do we?
No, that sounds a bit more like you're buying something in a store. In transportation, the special word we use for the cost is fare. Fare.
Fair. Okay, so how do we ask that question naturally?
You just combine the destination with the cost, you'd ask. How much is the fare to the city center?
How much is the fare to the city center?
Yep. Notice we say how much is the fare, not what is the fare. It just flows a bit better.
So let's review those again. The kiosk is the machine, the pass is for a period of time, and the fare is the cost.
Got it. Those 3 words are your foundation at the station.
Okay, great. We've got our ticket. We're through the gates. Now comes the part that really scares me.
Ah, the directions.
Yes, the directions. I have a terrible sense of direction. And I'm always convinced I'm going to end up in the middle of nowhere when I wanted to go downtown.
You are definitely not alone.
Yeah.
Even locals get confused in huge stations.
Mm.
But the most important thing to remember is this: do not guess.
Just ask.
Just ask.
Yeah.
Most people are actually really happy to help a traveler. It makes them feel like an expert in their own city.
Okay, so let's zoom in on a train station. It's big, it's loud, everything is echoing. I know my train is at 5 p.m., but I have no idea where to stand.
Right. And this brings us to a super important vocabulary word: platform.
Platform.
In a station, the track is for the train wheels. The platform is for the people. You need to find the right platform number.
So I see a staff member. How do I ask this quickly?
You just get their attention and say, "Excuse me, which platform for the train to London?"
Excuse me, which platform for the train to London?
I
Like how direct that is.
It is. It's spoken English,
Yeah.
not textbook English. It's polite, but it's sufficient.
Okay, now, buses. Buses feel like a completely different challenge.
They can be, yeah. They're definitely trickier.
Because a train is on tracks, right?
Right.
But a bus stop, there's one on both sides of the street. I always have that little panic. Am I standing on the wrong side?
That is the classic bus anxiety, and the signs at the stop are not always clear.
Not at all.
So you can ask the driver as you get on, or even someone waiting with you, you'd say, "Does this bus go toward the museum?"
Does this bus go toward the museum? That word toward seems helpful.
It is. It means in the direction of.
And what if I'm totally lost? Like, I don't know which way is north or south?
Then you have to be really specific about the road. You can ask, "Is this the right side of the street for the downtown bus?"
Oh, that's a lifesaver of a question. Is this the right side of the street for the downtown bus?
And it saves you from waiting 20 minutes just to watch your bus go by on the other side of the road.
Ugh, the worst feeling.
Truly. Now, once you're actually on the bus or train, there's one last little anxiety.
Oh, I know this one. The stop anxiety.
Exactly. You can't see the signs outside. Maybe it's dark, and you're just counting in your head, hoping you don't miss your stop.
It's so stressful.
So just take the stress away. Ask the driver, or even a friendly looking passenger, "Could you tell me when we get to Central Park?"
Could you tell me when we get to Central Park?
Yeah. And when you ask that, you're asking for a small favor. And almost always, that person will nod and they'll tap you on the shoulder when your stop is coming up.
I love that. It turns strangers into your travel team.
It really does.
Okay, let's move on to something a bit more complex. We've done the single trip. Now we have to talk about the transfer.
The transfer. This is where the real pros stand out.
So, for anyone listening, how would you define a transfer in this context?
A transfer is just when you change from one line to another to finish your trip. So you might start on the red line, get off, walk down a hall, and then get on the blue line. That switch.
Oh.
That's the transfer.
And that walk down the hall is usually where I get lost.
Mm.
The signs can be so confusing.
It can be a total maze. So if you're standing there and see arrows pointing everywhere, you need help. You ask, where do I transfer for the blue line?
Where do I transfer for the blue line?
Yep. Notice we say transfer for the blue line.
And what about timing? If I'm on the train and I know I have a transfer coming up, how do I know if I have time to relax or if I need to get ready?
That's a great question. You're thinking ahead. You can ask someone, how many stops until I need to
How
transfer?
many stops until I need to transfer? Excellent. That gives you so much more control.
It really does. It changes the whole feeling from just waiting to, planning.
Okay, so we're navigating the system. But public transport isn't just about maps. It's a social space.
Oh, absolutely. It's about the unwritten rules,
Mm-hmm.
social etiquette.
Let's start with the classic seat dance.
I know it well.
You get on a crowded train, it's packed, but you see one single, empty seat, but there's a bag on it, or someone's coat is draped over it.
Right. You can't just go and sit down. That would be a bit rude.
So you need to ask.
You do. The most common phrase is anyone sitting here?
Is anyone sitting here? It's gentle, it's polite.
Or even shorter, you can say, is this seat taken?
Is this seat taken? And 9 times out of 10, the person will say, sorry, and move their stuff.
Exactly. But now let's flip it around. Let's say you're the one sitting down.
Yeah.
And an elderly person gets on, or someone who's pregnant.
Right. The polite thing to do in most cultures is to offer your seat.
It's a wonderful way to use your English to be kind. So you just catch their eye, start to stand up a little, and say, would you like to sit down?
Would you like to sit down? I like that. It's a simple, kind offer.
It is. Now, for the most awkward moment of all,
Oh.
the sardine can problem. You're in the back of a crowded bus, and your stop is next.
And you have to somehow get through all those people to the door.
This is the excuse me dance. You can't just push. You have to use your voice.
You have to sound confident.
You do. You say it loud enough for people to hear, but still politely. Excuse me. Need to get off at the next stop.
Excuse me, I need to get off at the next stop.
And that explains why you're moving past them. People are much more likely to make space if they know you have a reason.
That's a great point. You're not just moving, you're exiting.
Exactly.
But, even if you have all the perfect phrases, things can still go wrong.
Oh, they absolutely do. I get lost in my own city sometimes. It happens to everyone.
So let's talk about troubleshooting, a little panic management.
Good idea. Okay, scenario 1. The missed bus. You run as fast as you can to the stop.
And you see it pulling away. Ugh, that sinking feeling.
It is the worst. But you need information. So you ask someone else who's waiting, I just missed my bus. When is the next one coming?
I just missed my bus. When is the next one coming? That's great because it tells you if you need to wait 5 minutes or like an hour.
Exactly. It helps you decide your next move.
Okay, scenario 2. You're on the train, you look out the window, and you think, wait a minute, I don't recognize any of this.
The wrong way.
Yeah.
Realization.
Yeah.
Don't just sit there. Ask someone right away. Say, I think I'm on the wrong train. How do I get back to Central Station?
I think I'm on the wrong train. How do I get back to Central Station?
And people will help. They'll tell you to get off at the next stop and cross to the other side.
That's reassuring. Okay, last one. The mystery stop. The train just stops in a dark tunnel.
And it's silent. That silence is the worst part. You want to know if it's a quick pause or a real problem? You can ask, is there a delay on this line?
Is there a delay on this line?
Just helps you know if you need to start thinking about other options.
Speaking of other options, we have to talk about our phones.
Yes, the digital tools. In 2026, we all use them. Google Maps, City Mapper, they're amazing.
They are, but sometimes they give you bad news. You see those red letters on the screen? Service disruption.
That is the phrase to watch for. Service disruption. It means something is wrong. The trains aren't running.
So what do you do?
This is a perfect time to find a staff member, show them your phone, and say, the app says there's a service disruption. Do you know an alternative route?
Do you know an alternative route? That's a great phrase. An alternative route just means
Another way to get there. And the local staff, they always know the best shortcuts.
I love learning the secret shortcuts. Okay, before we finish up, I want to talk about something a little more cultural.
The culture of the commute. It changes so much depending on where you are.
It really does. For instance, just the noise level.
Yes. Let's talk about the quiet car.
The quiet car. It's wonderful, but also a bit stressful.
It is. In many countries, on longer train rides, one car will be the designated quiet car. No phone calls, no loud music, sometimes no talking at all.
And if you're a naturally chatty person,
Like us,
we would get in so much trouble.
we would be asked to leave immediately. But it's a serious cultural rule. You know, in the US, people might chat on the bus. But in parts of Northern Europe, or especially in Japan, the train it's a quiet space.
That's right. So the best advice is probably just to look around.
Read the room, or I guess read the train car.
Right.
Is everyone silent? Then you should be silent. Are people chatting? Then it's probably okay. Just mirroring what the locals do is always the most respectful way to travel.
That is fantastic advice. Wow, we have covered so much today. From buying a ticket to the excuse me dance.
We really have. These phrases, they're kind of like keys. They unlock the city for you.
So you can stop worrying about how to get there and just enjoy the journey.
Exactly.
Do you have one last final tip for our listeners before we go?
I do. It's a simple one. If you look confused, stop staring at your phone and just look for a uniform.
Ah, yes.
Look for someone in a vest or a hat. They have heard every single question you can imagine. Don't be shy. It's literally their job to help you.
That is a great point. Don't suffer in silence. And I have one final practical tip.
Go for it.
Always, always, always carry a portable charger for your phone. If your ticket, your map, and your dictionary are all on your phone, a dead battery is a complete disaster.
That might be the most important tip of the whole conversation. Without power, all this advice goes out the window.
It's so true. Well, I hope everyone listening is feeling a little more ready to go out there and conquer public transport.
Me too.
Yeah,
This has been a really fun one.
it really has. Thank you all so much for listening today. Be sure to tune in to Vivid English Podcast next time. We've got a lot more to talk about.
That's right. Please don't forget to subscribe and come back to the Vivid English Podcast. Safe travels, everyone.
Bye-bye.